Hey everyone, this is Matthew V21688. Currently, rmenga4 is the returning champion. I have my same Skype guest, but it looks like Steve ManK1987 has joined us.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Steve?
If you saw the last game, Ian dethroned Apizzle90, who left us with almost $23,000. And this time, he's elected to go up against RoboRager1. And maybe I'll have Steve be the next contestant if he wants to. For Card Sharks. Loading the cards up. So first question always goes to the champion, and it's Ian. Ian, this is an educated guess question. On Fantasy Island, how many inches tall was Mr. Rourke's assistant, Tattoo?
He must be very tall. So 12 inches is in a foot. 78 inches.
Ian says that Tattoo is 78 inches tall on Fantasy Island. Robo, do you think that's higher or lower than 78?
Lower. You're not gonna bring us some snacks.
Going lower. The actual number of inches that tall that Tattoo is 47. It is lower. Robo, your card. Robo, your card is
11 inches, I guess.
Robo, your card is a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. A king. Freezing on a king. Okay. Robo, next question goes to you. Robo, we asked 100 4th grade girls. Did your parents ask you if they could borrow money from your piggy bank? How many of these 4th grade girls said their parents did ask them to borrow money from their piggy banks?
I'm going to say 28.
Robo says that 28 of 100 4th grade girls said their parents asked them to borrow money from their piggy bank. Ian, higher or lower than 28?
Higher. Higher.
The actual number of these 4th grade girls said their parents asked them if they could borrow money from their piggy bank is 74. It is higher.
4.
Ian, your base card is an 8. 7 plus 1, you can play it or change it.
Dang it, bad card.
Changing that 8. When you win the question, you change the base card. It's a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king. A 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. An 8. 7 plus 1. Freezing on the 8, putting you 2 cards away from game 1. Third question goes to you, Ian.
Me.
Ian, we asked 100 married men. Would you rather go to bed than help clean up after a party? How many of these married men say they would rather go to bed than help clean up after a party?
Oh, 49.
49 of 100 married men said they would just rather go to bed than help clean up after a party. Robo, higher or lower than 49?
Higher.
Going higher. The actual number of these married men who would choose to go to bed rather than help clean up at a party after a party is 22. It is lower, not higher.
Change it.
And Ian wants to change his 8. It's an 8.
Yes! Lower!
Lower than an 8. A 6. You're saying higher?
Higher. Yes, higher.
For the first game of the match, higher than a 6? A queen! And Ian takes game 1. Robo, this is make or break for you. And Robo, this first question, round 2, goes to you. Robo, we asked 100 women. Did you return a dress in the store even after you already wore it? How many of these women said they returned a dress in the store even if they already wore it?
50.
50 of 100 women said they returned a dress to a store even if they already wore it. Ian, higher or lower than 50?
Lower.
Going lower. The actual number of these women who returned the dress in the store is 26. It is lower. Ian, your card is a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king? A 9.
3.
Reason on the 9. Ian, next question goes to you. Ian, we asked 100 women. Has a friend given you a gift she'd only display when they came over to visit? How many of these women said a friend did give her a gift that she'd only display when they came over and visit?
66.
66 of 100 women said a friend has given her a gift that she would only display when they came over and visited. Robo, higher or lower than 66? What's that?
Lower.
Lower. The actual number of these women who had given a gift that they would only display if the friend came over is 28. It is lower. Robo, your base card is a 10.
Lower.
Lower than a 10, an 8. 7 plus 1. 2 cards away. Second card. Third question goes to Robo. Robo, this is an educated guess. In US dollars, what's the average rent for a 2-bedroom apartment in Moscow in the 1980s?
46.
Robo said that the average rent for a 2-bedroom apartment in Moscow in the 80s was $46. 46 American dollars. Ian, higher or lower than 46?
Higher. Russia is expensive.
The actual amount of US dollars it took for a 2-bedroom apartment in Moscow is 34. It is lower, not higher.
Oh yeah. Sucker.
Robo, you have your 8. You can play it or change it.
Can I change that?
Yes, you can. Now I click change already. It's a queen.
Lower.
No.
Lower than a queen.
No.
Oh no, a king.
17.
Ian, you have to play your 9.
Sorry. Oh dear. Lower.
Lower than a 9?
No.
Oh no, another 9. This is the fourth and final question. Someone must win on this play of the cards, and that question goes to Ian.
You got nothing for a pair, but not on this game.
Ah, shut up.
Ian, this is another educated guess question. As of May 1999, what percentage of American households had cable television?
57%.
Ian says that 57% of American households had cable television as of May 1999. Robo, higher or lower than 57?
Lower.
The actual percentage of American households that had cable television in May 1999 is 68. It is higher. Okay, here's the situation. Ian, you have a base card of a 9. Robo has a base card of a queen. You both need 3 cards for game number 2, but Ian, you won the first game, so you can play the 9 or change it, or you can pass it to Robo and he'll have to play off his queen.
Oh my god. Change it.
Okay, he's going to change the 9. It's a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack.
No.
Oh no, a queen, and Robo takes game 2. In this round, only 3 cards are dealt out.
Sudden death.
It's on.
And Robo, this question of round 3 goes to you. Robo, we asked 100 men wearing toupees. Has a woman ran their fingers through your hair and it fell on their lap? How many of these men wearing toupees said yes?
I'm gonna say Nintendo 64.
64 of 100 men wearing toupees said a woman has ran their fingers through their hair and it fell on their lap. Ian, higher or lower than 64? The actual number of men wearing toupees had such a thing happen to them is 16. It is much lower. Ian, your base card is a king.
Lower. Don't be an 8, please.
Lower than a
No.
it was actually a 9. The Robo was the king. But unfortunately, Ian, it was a 10. I was looking at the wrong row. Robo, you have to play your king.
Okay, lower.
Lower than a king. A queen. For the championship, lower than a queen. An 8. And Robo is the new champion.
Congratulations, buddy.
away the money cards. Ian, you're leaving us with our thanks and $2,900, but we'll bring you back for another episode. Player cards, right? Oh boy, Robo, you could win $75,200. Money cards is new and improved. Robo will start you at the bottom row of $500. Second row, $700. Big bet, you must bet at least half. And you can change the base card one time per line. Robo, for $500, Robo, we start off with a 10. Robo? Robo.
Yeah.
We'll start you for $500, Robo, you start off with a 10. Play it or change it.
Alright, $50 lower.
Okay, he's taking the 10. $50. Lower than a 10?
No.
Oh no, a queen. $450 left. Robo.
Alright, 50 lower.
On a queen? You have $450.
50 lower.
Okay. $50 lower than a queen. It's a 10. $500 and a 10. You were here before.
100 lower.
$100 lower than a 10.
No.
Oh no, an ace. Moving to the next row, you give you another $700. You now have $1,100 and an ace.
All of it lower then.
Okay, all of it. Lower than an ace. It's a jack. $2,200 and a jack.
Okay, 50 lower.
$50 lower than a jack. It's a 10. $2,250 and a 10.
50 Card Sharks.
50 lower.
Again, $50 lower than a 10. It's an 8. 7 plus 1. You have $2,300. Moving to the big bet. Robo, you must bet at least $1,150. You have $2,300 and an 8.
You can afford if you want to.
Yeah.
1150 lower. What? Hey, I know what I'm doing.
Okay, $1,150 lower than an 8. Oh, it's another 8. It's a push, no win, no loss. So you keep your $2,300. You have $2,500 total, but Robo, this is where it gets serious. You have one chance at winning a $100,000 jackpot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7.
Lower.
Well, that's where Ian tried it last time. Is it there this time? No. Oh, you were off by 1. It was 5. So our jackpot will be worth $110,000 next time, and Robo will burst off against a new opponent next time.